Good evening to you. I'm Paul Secala. Let's get right into it. Coach Adia Barnes and the fourth-seeded Arizona women's basketball team took the court against 5-seed UCLA in the round of 8 of the Pac-12 tournament. Let's go ahead and get right into the action from the 12 noon tip-off in Las Vegas. The Arizona Wildcats will see UCLA starting strong, jumping out to a 6-0 lead. But after the timeout, Coach Adia Barnes and the Basket Cats would go on a run. After this, check out Esmedi Martinez for the U of A, putting Arizona up 9-8. Into the second quarter we go. Arizona is clinging to a 21-20 lead at that point, and all-defensive first-teamer in the Pac-12, Helen Puello, gets it to another first-teamer, Shayna Pellington, for the easy layup. But into the second half, UCLA would lead by 12 points heading into the fourth quarter. No comeback this time for the Wildcats, as they would be out-rebounded big time by UCLA. 46-27 on the boards. Arizona falls 73-59. Arizona came in set for a 4-seed in the NCAA tournament and a chance for McKell Center to potentially host the NCAA tournament. Now it is just a waiting game, or probably not probable. Let's get right out to News 4 Tucson's very own David Kelly, who's been shadowing the Arizona women's basketball team the last couple of days in Las Vegas and joins us live from the Pac-12 tournament. And David, tough to see the Wildcats bounce from the tourney after just one game for the second straight year.
Well, the big thing about it is, Paul, is they are going to the NCAA tournament, so there's another opportunity. But going into the tournament with a 3-game losing streak is not what this team wanted, losing today to the UCLA Bruins. And I asked Adia Barnes afterward where this team is right now, 7-7 in their last 14 games.
For me as a coach, it's really hard for this to coach this team because I don't know what team's going to show up. I've seen the team that can beat anybody in the country, but then I've seen the team that doesn't fight and is not cohesive.
Shayna, why don't you think that you guys have been able to capitalize the good feeling that you had after Colorado and Utah and take that into these final 3 games?
That's a great question.
That's a good question.
I want to hear the answer.
I don't know. Like, if I'm being completely honest with you, I don't know.
Well, there's 10 days to figure it out before the NCAA tournament. The Wildcats are not going to be hosting at McKell Center. They will be on the road. They'll find out where coming up. 73-59 the final. Wildcats lose to UCLA. We are live here at the Michelob Ultra Arena in Las Vegas. I'm David Kelly, News 4 Tucson.
Thanks a lot, David. We will hear from David again tonight on News 4 Tucson at 10 p.m. in Las Vegas. Meanwhile, the Cologuard Classic Pro-Am was postponed until a start time of noon and then 3 p.m. for the golfers because of the wet and icy conditions at the Omni Tucson National. Snow in Tucson is very rare, even more so in the month of March. And here's a look early this morning from a favorite hangout of the Tucson Conquistadores at Omni Tucson National, Buc-ee's. When it comes to snow, no worries. Some of the volunteers at the PGA Champions Tour, many of which are snowbirds themselves, are very used to the cold weather. Volunteers like Alan Langberg.
I'm from Wisconsin, so we always support the Wisconsin fans. The crowds, they're going to be a little tapered for the Pro-Am this year, but hopefully with good weather this weekend, we'll have a good time and everybody will enjoy it.
Hey, enjoying sunny and 70-degree weather predicted for Sunday's final round. That's it for now. I'm Paul Secala. Let's go ahead and send it back to Matt Brode, who can tell us more about the snow seemingly setting to sunny skies. Like that alliteration, don't you?
That's too many S's for me, Paul.
5 times fast.
You say snow is rare in Tucson in March? What are you from Tucson, Paul?
Of course, it's rare. Born and raised, baby.
Rare. 2 times. Well, I guess once in the month of March. 30 tonight. Bundle up. 60 tomorrow. Then, as Paul was saying, a seemingly sensational Saturday and Sunday with abundant sun.
More days ahead. Well, thanks so much for joining us.
Inside Edition is next. We'll see you at 10.